Okay, welcome to Ronnie's Health Corner. In this episode, we're going to answer the question, to supplement or not to supplement. But before we get into all of that, I do want to remind you that I am not a medical professional. I'm not a licensed physician. I'm not a certified nutritionist. I don't have any advanced training or degrees in any of this stuff. The information that I'm sharing with you in this series is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please consult with your physician or your family doctor before making any drastic changes to your health or nutrition. Okay, so let's get into it. Should you use supplements? For me, I say absolutely yes, you should. And here's why. First is food availability. And I'm speaking primarily about the experience here in the United States because I'm not all that familiar with how food systems work in other parts of the world. But the reality is, it is impossible to get all the food you need here to maintain complete nutritional balance. Myself, for example, I live way out in the middle of nowhere. It's an hour drive to the nearest grocery store. And you might be thinking, well, okay, so it's an hour drive. Just drive into town once a week, stock up on the stuff that you need, which is exactly what we do. But there are a couple problems with that. Number one, vegetables don't stay fresh long enough. If I'm going into town every week or every 2 weeks, the fresh food that I buy during these trips simply aren't going to last. Another thing is that because I live so far away from the coast, it's really difficult to get enough quality seafood to maintain proper omega-3 levels. And this isn't unique to my situation. There are different places, communities all over the country that aren't necessarily as remote as we are up here in the mountains, but are considered food deserts because they don't have the same access to high quality, nutritious food. And I'm not going to get into what food deserts are. You can look that up on your own. Now, you might be saying, look, I don't live in a food desert. I don't live in the middle of the mountains. I have easy access. The grocery store is just 5-10 minute drive away. That might be the case, but that still doesn't mean you're getting the nutrition that you need. The second reason why I encourage you to use supplements is because the nutritional value in our foods has steadily been decreasing. And this is happening for a lot of various reasons that, again, you can research on your own. Point being, it is really, really difficult, if not impossible, to get all the nutrition that you need from the existing food supply. So that's why we need to supplement. Now, there is a caveat to this. When it comes to supplements, there's a lot of junk out there. So as you start shopping around for supplementation, before buying and taking any supplement, make sure you do your research. Learn about what's in it, learn about how it's made, learn about who makes it, top to bottom. In the next handful of episodes, I'm going to be sharing some of my personal favorite supplements, things that I never go a day without. The main point for today is that if you're not already taking supplements, I encourage you to seriously consider them because it's impossible to get all the nutrition that we need just from the food that we eat. So that's going to do it for today. So until next time, be well, be safe. We'll see you in the next episode.